Sit tall, spine straight, palm on your knees. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Close your eyes. And I'm on the mat. You're sitting firmly on the mat, drawing energy from Mother Earth. Get into calmness, stop moving. Take your focus, close your eyes. Take your focus on your third eye. Start breathing, gentle breathing. Get to Namaskar Mudra. Thumbs touching the heart center. Shoulders are down, chin gently down. Set your intentions for today's practice. Thank yourself for arriving on the mat this morning. And now it is your time. Let go of anything that you have planned in the past or the future. Let go of any thoughts. Don't generate any thought. Don't follow any thoughts. Just let it see and let it slip by. Dedicate your practice to yourself, to your loved ones. To our invocation mantra. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Chakshu Om Milita Yena Tasmai Shri Gurudev Namah Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Take a deep breath. Chant Om with me. Just gently take a 3 breath. Breathe in, down. With all fresh positive energy. Breathe out all stale and breath from your abdomen, from your upper back, from your chest. Last one. Down. Straight away come to all fours. Come to all fours. Arms firmly planted on the mat. Tuck your toes. Lean back and lean forward and come back and tuck your toes. Now let's take a quick few cat and cow. Breathe into cow. Breathe out for cat. Into cow. Cat. Cow. Cat. One more. Cow. Cat. Into position. Stretch your right leg back. Push your back. Push your leg back to the imaginary wall. Keep pushing. Take it down. Left thumb pushes back to imaginary wall. Keep pushing. Heels is pushing to the mat and toes is facing the ground. Down. This time push it back again to right feet and then bend your knees so that your feet is facing the ceiling. And with control, swing your left hand and hold the ankle. Pull your leg up from your feet. finger gauge in the front of the room. Keep pulling, take it down. Last one. Now push your left feet to the mat outside an imaginary wall. Bend your knee so that the feet is seen. Swing your right hand and hold the left ankle or left toe. Pull the toe. Open your hips. Keep lifting your knees and open. Look forward. Get down. Now tuck your toes. With control through your hips. Lift your hip up. Knees up. Knees still bend. Sliding forward. Your heels are still lifted. And then take the right heel down. Straight knees is straight. Left knees bent. Take a few breaths here. Push your left knee, heel down, left, right heel lifted. Here. Keep pushing the heel to the mat and keep pushing the mat from your palms. And then keep walking your. Let's do a few walk on your dog. This 1 minute is yours. Do whatever it works for you to warm up your body. Then come to the plank. You can go dog, up, down to down facing dog. You lift the right leg up, the left leg up. You can twist to one side, other side. Just keep doing whatever it is to warm up your body, whichever part of the body which needs a little bit of evocation. Come back, down facing dog. Push the mat from your palms, all the fingers are spread. Push the mat from your heels. Five breath here. Release any tension. 2. Take your shoulders away from your ears. 4. 5. And with control, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Gently and slowly bend your knees, keep the knees bent. And then take your chest to the thighs. Knees are bent. The head is in between your knees. The head is very heavy. And then clasp your hand behind your knees. Opener. Get down and gently, with control, straighten your feet. Release your hand. Control, gently come up. And then your Tadasana. So first you lift your toes, drop it down. Lift your heels, up it down. And you rotate your shoulders from front, up, back, front, back, back, up, front, back, up, front, and then stand tall. And then we get into our Surya Namaskara. 3 rounds of A and 1 round of B, Vinyasa style. First, hands up, look towards the thumb, stretch your spine, look towards the ceiling. Number 2, swan dive from the side, then gently. Your knees will be bent for the first one. Keep your hand down. Halfway, flat back. You can take your hand to your shin to make it back and flat. And your hand, go to high plank. In high plank, just ensure that your heels are pushing to the imaginary wall. Your hips is lifted on the same height as your shoulders. The first one, you can take your knee down and then do a push-up. forward, upward facing dog. In upward facing dog, push the mat from your knees, lift your knees up, put the mat from your toes and lift your knees. Open the chest, downward facing dog. Get your dog to leg posture. Maybe you can walk your feet a bit. Keep pushing the heels to the ground. You can do a macro bend of knees in case you want that relaxation. 3, 4, 5. Bring the right feet forward, left feet forward, forward. Swan hand up. Hand to the chest, and then Tadasana. Back again, hands to the chest. Up. Swan dive on the side. Plank, left foot back, right foot back, plank. Lift your core up and hip up to be the same line as your shoulders. And at this time, you do a proper push up without taking your knees down. So bend your arms, come down, slide open, downward facing dog. The downward facing dog, only your toes and your arms are on the ground. You're lifting your knees and your hips up. And keep sliding forward and lift up. Lean forward and lift up. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet a little bit forward just to get this heels on the ground. Keep pushing the heels to the ground. Lift your hips up. The knee may be a little bit bent, but lift your hip up. 3, 4, 5. Take your left feet in between the palm hands, right feet in between the hands. Fold forward. Lift your knees if you can. Your hands up. Back to the chest. And open your arms. Grab your breath. Back again. And to your chest. Take your hands up. Swan dive. Hold from hinge from your hips. Halfway. Right leg back, left leg back. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Wide breath. Keep pushing the heels to the mat. Lift your hips up. Spread your hands on the mat. Last 2. Right leg in between your hands. Left leg in between your hands. Halfway. Forward fold. Hands up. Yes. Last one. Up. Swan dive. 2. Halfway 3. Plank 4. Left right. Chaturanga 5. Upward facing dog 6. Downward facing dog 7. In, take a deep breath. 4, 5. Left leg forward, right leg forward, halfway. Breathe out, forward fold. Hands up. Namaste. Namaste. We do Virabhadrasana B. Test. Hands up. Forward back 4. Halfway. Plank. Right left. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left feet 45 degrees, right feet lift up and then land in between your hands. Then come to Virabhadrasana 1. Push your back feet, back toe, edge of the toe to the mat. Right feet, right knees guiding forward and looking straight, hips is straight. Hands are lifted. Keep pushing the knees and taking it down. Hands on both sides of the toe. Three-legged dog. Take your leg up. Then swap. Chaturanga three-legged. Leg down. Leg up. Down facing dog. This time right leg 45 degrees. Left leg go up and then come in between your palms. And then lift up. Your back feet is pushing from the edge of the toes. Right knees are left knee is guiding forward. And you're bending, sinking here, hands up. Keep sinking, lift it down. Both the hands next to the palm. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. In case you need to take a very, very quick child pose, you can take it here, but no more than 5 breaths. Four, 5. Left leg forward, right leg forward, halfway, forward fold, hands up, hands on the chest, stand behind and in front, shoulders down, neck up, jerk, break your weight back, very, very deep breath from the nose, breathe out from back of your throat, from the nose, breathe out from back of your throat. With the mouth closed and just an ocean breath coming from the back of the throat. Breathe in. All right. Hands up. One time. Halfway. High plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Get a good grounding of both the feet. Both the hips are down. Push your mat. Take your right leg up. Right knee to right elbow. Right leg up. Right knee to nose. Right leg up. To left elbow. Right leg up. Right leg down. Coming up, left leg up. Left knee to right left elbow. Left leg up. To the nose. Left leg up. To the right elbow. Left leg up. Down. Slowly. Down. 5 breaths. 5. right leg up, right knee to left, right elbow, right leg up, nose, up to left, right leg up, my right leg lands in between your palm, and the left feet flat 45 degrees, and then we're getting into our Virabhadra. Lift up, get into Virabhadrasana 1. Your eyes is straight, your hands are lifted next to your ears, both your back knee is straight, you're pushing the mat from the outer edge of your toe. Virabhadra 1. With control, without changing anything on your lower body, take your hand and clasp your hand behind your back. Hold it tight, open your chest. This is going to be a humble warrior, and bend, bend, bend. Focus at one point. Take your head down. Right shoulder may land on your right knee or outside the knee. Head down. Use your hand as a solid lever. Pull your hand to the front of the room. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift up. With control, also straighten your knee. And then you take your both hands sideways. Straighten your leg. Hand parallel. Also reverse Trikonasana. And proper Trikonasana. So again, dive to the front. Back to bend your knee and come to Virabhadrasana 2. Keep pushing the feet on the ground. The left outer toe is pushing the mat, and front toe is deeper. Then in the reverse warrior, just stretch your hand and take your hand up without changing anything on the lower body. Reverse warrior. And then come back, warrior 2, and this time take your elbow to your knee, take your left hand up, side, come back, reverse warrior. This time windmill your hand to both the sides of the mat, and both the palms are next to the toes. Take your go to three-legged dog, so that will lift your left leg up. Three-legged dog, plank, three-legged plank, chaturanga, leg down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Either take a child pose or stay in downward facing dog for 5 breaths. Four, 5. Take the left leg up, left knee to elbow, left leg up, knee to nose, left leg up, right elbow, up, and then with control, bring your feet in between the bottom. If it doesn't come, use your hand to bring it in between your arms. And then flatten your right leg, 45 degrees. Lift up into warrior one. Keep thinking and taking your hips down. The knee may be opening towards the right, so push it back. Sinking a bit more. Face forward. Hands are straight. Sink some more. Let go of any tension on your back or the hips. Just keep sinking. Then without changing anything on the lower body, take your hand out and clasp your hand behind your back. Humble warrior, so knee, surrender. Head down to the mat. Your left shoulder can be on your left knee or outside the knee. Use your hand as a lever. Then head down, head completely coming to the mat. Knees are straight, back is straight. Use your hand as a lever. You go deeper. Control, lift up. Straighten your leg as well, release any tension. Then stretch your arms sideways. First you go to reverse Trikonasana. Come back, stretch your hands, go to proper Trikonasana. Breath. Come back, get to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two again. And on the knees, right hand lifts. Side warrior. Keep stretching your right hand to the front. Keep sinking your hips. Your arms, your hand, your side body, and your toes all in one line like a slant. Back. Now this time, face wherever, and then put both the toes facing to the side and hand on your waist. We're going to take some of the forward fold position from here. All right, widen your stance. Get your breath. Stretch your hand. Clasp your hand behind your back. Then open your chest. And with control, bend from your hips. Take your chin, taking it down. And then just fold forward. Use your hand as a lever. So your hand should be very, very active. Put some of the weight on your toes. It helps you to bend a bit more. Just stay here. With each breath, release any tension. Head down. Take your hand on your waist. With control, with your core, lift up. And again, you turn twist towards your left side, so whichever side you want to go. With your hand and slide your hand, take it close to the knees on your left side. Glide your hand, massage your hand and waist, that's it. Deeper, go, keep going deeper. You can go deeper if you think that you can hold your ankle from the front from your right hand, and then your right hand is pulling the ankle so that it takes the nose close to your knees. Come back on the center, this time on the left side. So first you take your right hand behind your shin, hold it, left hand pulls the ankle from the front and push the ankle a little bit deeper, back. This time plant your hand, both hands on the mat. Try to bring it to the middle of your toes. You see that your toes, wherever you are, they are parallel. Palms in the toes. Look, lean forward, then bend. Let your head go down. While this goes, wherever it goes, just don't screw up your back. Keep breathing and let your head hang loose. The crown of your head is facing the mat, and you will find that with control it gets deeper and deeper. Lift up. And with control, turn back towards the front of your mat. And take both the palms by the side of your toes. Take the heels down, the knees down. Both the left right heel. Both the palms next to each other. Next palm. Straighten your knees. The front leg. By leaning backward. Lift up your toes. The toes is facing the ceiling. If your knees is hurting, take the towel under the knees. Otherwise, keep straightening your knees, sinking your hips. Toes is towards the ceiling. Then you come back. Then go to three-legged dog. So plant your hand. Plant your hand. Lift your knees up. Go to three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Three-legged chaturanga. Knees down, lift feet down. Upward facing dog. Down facing dog. And then come to your child pose. Come to your child pose. Knees are just apart from each other, almost like mat distance. Then sink your hips. Breath. Control lift up. Now sit on your Vajrasana. On Vajrasana, you will go into Brahman pose. to counter our the folding. So either take your towel in the middle so that you can put your knees, protect your knees. Then lift up and give on the knees. Standing on your knees. Focus on the point. Find a bit of dizziness. Open your eyes, close your eyes. At this time, take your hand behind your back of your hips, fingers facing toward the front of the top, pushing the hips forward and take the chest down, and then take the chest back, head down, keep pushing the waist forward and chest back. Toes are untucked. Back a bit more. Come back to the center. This time you use your fist and put the fist on the back of your back. Lift your right hand up and from the top of your head, swing it and see can you take it to touch your toes. Keep pushing back, upper back down and lower back to the front. Come back. Other side, take fist. Take the fist as a support to your lower back. Right hand go up on the top, toes. Open your chest. There's a tendency that your shoulder does. Open your chest and be straight. Come back. And to tabletop. Then you tuck your toes, all the 10 fingers. All the 10 fingers. And see, can you sit on your toes with the knees lifted? You can be here, you can extend. Focus at one point and then concentrate. Lifting your toes and your heels. This is a deeper twist on your toes. And the focus at one point. Okay, this time stretch your hands. Focusing at one point. Concentration right. Eagle hand. Hands up. Up, hands out. Then the other side. And up. Back. This time you sit on your toes, on your heels. Toes are flat. Up. On your Vajrasana. We'll take a twist on Vajrasana today. So therefore, take your left hand up, take it to the thighs, on the knees. Right hand up, take it behind your back, and then control twist. Twist, breathe in, twist from your navel, from your abdomen, look back. Keep twisting. Look forward. This time on other side. This time right hand on the left knee. Left turn. Back. And now, and we get into our Malasana then. So I've done. Get into your squat, Indian squat. So on the Indian squat, get into Malasana. Yep. Here we are. Hips down, Arun. Little bit more. Take your hips down. Now take your towels and sit on the towel. And take your heels on the towel if you can. Yeah. Have to take. Somehow you have to the hip and your head. The hip is the most heaviest part of your body. So when you take your hips down, there's a tendency that your body will lean forward to balance. So that's why the Malasana position is where the position is only effective when you don't bend forward. Slowly stand up. So what happens is that your upper body kind of trying to balance with a very heavy hip. And that's why we have to push your hand against each other. Bring your thumbs close to your chest to get a solid grip. And by pushing the knees sideways, you're kind of counterbalancing the weight of your hip. You sway a little bit on the right, on the left. Let go of any tension that is to balance the body and a very, very heavy hip. And take both the hands down, both the palms down, and then lean forward without lifting the heels. Without lifting the heels forward. This time, take your left hand outside your knee. Left hand outside your left knee. Right hand lifts up and twist towards the right. Just a bit more. Come back. Again to the center. This time take your right hand outside the right knee. Palm out. Lift your left hand up. Just a bit more. Come back. And now gradually transition into sitting on your hips. So gradually sit on your hips. And stretch your leg forward. Oh, and then windscreen your leg. Release any tension, windscreen your leg. Keep doing it, keep releasing any tension on your hips, on your lift your legs up as well. When you can do this, release any tension, anything on your legs. This time, you take a diamond pose in the front. So take a diamond pose. So in a diamond pose, you have to have from your groin, you need to have two palms away. And then once your two palms away, it's an extended Baddha Konasana. The normal one is you take your toes close to your groin. This time touch your four, like two arms ahead. Then you hold toes, stretch your chest, stretch your lower back, chin up. Then you hold the toes from the bottom. And then see how deep can you go. You can be here, but keep stretching your chest and your lower back straight, open chest. And then if it is saying it's nothing, you keep pulling your toes and the toes pushing to the ground. So that's how you get a good kind of tension in your hand to straighten your body. And then you take your elbow out, away from you, out of the shin, still facing forward. With every breath in, you extend, breathe out, bend. Extend, bend. Extend. Wherever you go, when you reach to your limit, then you stay there for a few seconds. Keep breathing and extending and down. Extend, down. Extend, keep extending your lower back. Your lower back should not arch. 3 more breaths. 2 more. 1 more. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Come back, stretch. And this time you stretch your leg completely. Stretch your leg completely. Again, windscreen. Release any tension on the knees. Any part of your body that's hurting requires a little bit of care, love. Move it, send your positive energy to that part. If your lower back, straight your lower back, give it a support through your palms. This time we will do our standard Paschimottanasana. So you can do 2 ways. I prefer doing it this way to protect my back. So I take it knees to my chest, hold the outer side of my toes today. Body is warm, so it will stretch. And then slide your right feet forward. Let the knee be bent a little bit, macro bend. Slide my left feet forward. Let my knee be macro bend. Lift your chest up from the lower back. My lower back is straight, upper back is straight. And then if this is what my position today, I'll be here. If I'm to push it and pull the toes towards my face and push the heel towards the front of the room, that makes it a little bit easier for me to stretch my left leg, right leg. Very, very active leg, releasing any tension on your lower back. The tension is shifting from my lower back to my knees and to my shin and to my thighs and to my ankle. Inhale. Enjoy this pose, surrender completely. Your feet are very active. Lower back is all released, lower upper back is released. Head down. Control. Come back up, hands up. Hands up, lift your hands up. Upper back is 90 degrees to your feet. Hands sideways. Then take your hands behind your back. Both the fingers facing towards your hips. Maybe it's like 8-12 inch back. And you can do today. We just do proper Uttanasana. So with this position, with your legs flat, you lift your hips up, push your toes down to the mat. Wherever it goes, keep pushing the toes down and lift your hips up. Keep pushing the toe down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gradually take the hips down. Gradually down. Counterbalance of that and that. At this time you bend your left knee. Then you take your left knee and take your left heel to the groin. So it's like 90 degrees. Hips is the mat. This time, lift your right hand up. Take your right hand to the left knee. Left hand up, back, and twist. Very, very gently twist. Then come back to front, both hands up, full forward. Keep sinking. Lift up. Foot to the knee. Other side. Push your left leg forward. Right knee bends. Right knee goes down 45 degrees or 90 degrees. Push against your inner thigh. This time you lift your left hand up. Left hand go to right thigh. Twist. Keep pushing against the inner thigh. And then twist from your navel. The shoulders are parallel to the side. Look towards the back of your room. Now come forward. Then both hands straight up. Foot forward on your left side. Come back. Now both the knees to the chest. Hold it tight. Lift up. With control, lie on the back. Slightly guide. When screen on the side, one side, one side, side, other side, side. This time we will do lift a leg up, right leg up, hold it from behind your thighs. Your heels is pushing the ceiling, toes is coming towards your face. The left leg is straight. You can be here with the shoulders down, or if you want to lift up your head, you can be here. Keep bending your elbow, putting your thighs towards you. Or you can take your hand just behind your ankle. I like ankle one the better because it gives me a good grip on my ankle. Release anything on your back by pulling the feet, knee close to your nose, by bending my ankle. Wherever it goes, let the leg be very, very straight. Two, three, 4, 5, and then bend my knees. I'm bending my knees here itself and getting into Pavan Muktasana here itself. So pulling the knees to my chest, to my shoulders, head is lifted, taking my nose to the knees, releasing any stale air that we have been holding on my abdomen, so pushing the abdomen to release anything that it has been holding. With control, take my head down and then release my leg. The leg stretches forward. Shake it a bit. If you find your right side feels different than the left, which is very common, so this time I lift my left leg up, hold the back of my thighs, leg is straight, my toes is facing the ceiling, as well as my face and heels is pushing towards the ceiling, and my leg is straight, the flat leg is stretched forward, lift up, That's fine. I will take my hand close to my ankle so that I can get a better grip. Okay, I'll be here to protect my lower back. But if the lower back is doing fine, then keep pulling the ankle. Keep pulling the ankle, putting your knees close to your nose. Right here. 2, 3. The knee should be straight. Knee should not bend. 3, 4, 5. Gradually come down. Bend your knee. Get into Pavanmuktasana now. So pull the knee towards your shoulders, towards your chest. Your head is still lifted. The intention is to take the heels to the knees. Release any stale air that you have been storing in your abdomen. So push the abdomen a bit more. Squeezing the last bit of stale air in your body. Control, take the head down. And the leg straight. Let's get to our twisted position. So this time we'll do a very, very simple twist. We did a lot of twist today. So just bend your knee on your chest, Pavanmuktasana position, and take both the knees to your right side. And take the knees close to your elbow, towards your left. Just surrender. Bring it back to the center, Pavanmuktasana position. Take it to the left side. And look towards your right. Then surrender. Don't hold anything on your hips. Your hips should be completely loose. Both the legs will start feeling heavier. If you hold it tight on your core, then the leg will not be heavy. So release everything from your core, from your hips. Consciously take some weight into your thighs, into your knees. Keep pushing the shoulders to the mat. Keep turning your face towards the right. Come back to center. And then gradually transition into your Shavasana. Stretch your leg. Just do a little windscreen on your toes. Both in, both out, both in, both out, both out. Whichever, just shake, shake, shake. And shake your hips as well a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. And then just get into your Shavasana. Palms facing to the ceiling. Your back and your wrist. Watch face of your wrist is to the mat, drawing cool energy from the mat, from the floor. Your hips is very, very heavy, sinking into the mat. And the arch on your lower back is released. Consciously push your tailbone to the mat, mid back, mid spine, upper spine, your shoulders to the mat, look towards your right, look towards the left. Release any tension on your face. Close your eyes. Just roll your eyes inside your eye socket while the eyes is closed. Take your focus to the side, to the left side. Up, left, up, right, up, left. Do full rotation of the eyes inside your eye socket. Taking the eye from left, down, right, up, left, down, reverse. The lips are gently touching each other, but Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your arms. Put your arm behind your head. Stretch your toes, push your feet. Extend your body as extended as you want. Push, push, push. Release. Take your knees to your chest. Turn towards the right side. On your pillow, on your hand as a pillow, on your head is resting. And push your left palm in front of your chest. Push it up. Then sit straight. Sit into Sukhasana or whatever position is most comfy. Eyes are closed. Hands on the chest. Scan your body right from your toes. Give your love, give your respect, give your prana. Energy from your toes, take to your knees, your hips, to your heart center, shoulders. And finally, take it to your third eye. Focus on the tip of your nose. Breathe normally, breathe gently. Om Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Mata Sarvam Prabharvate Iti Matva Bhajanti Mam Bodha Bhava Samarpitaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Vahe Vrindavanashwari Vishwabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Chaitanya Chandaya Namo Namaste. Take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Send your wishes to your loved ones, the one you have dedicated your practice to. Thank yourself. I thank you for sharing your energy with me in this yoga practice. Thank you for our teachers and founding father of yoga, for our parents, for everyone who has influenced our life. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hari Om Tat Sat. Good guys. Thank you very much for my strong practice. And I hope you have a blissful and fun. All good, guys?
All good, yeah, all good.
Feeling good, feeling stretched, feeling sweat?
Yeah. Actually, good.
Good stuff.
Was ready for some more.
You're ready for some more? Yay! That's what we're looking for. Actually, that's why I was removing the foreplay and getting into the act straight away. So maybe next time, so that I've got a bigger section to have.
We decided to have 75 minutes, no? So that 10-15 minutes can be for foreplay and the later part, Shavasana and all that.
True. Actually, 1 hour is just too cramped. So I don't know, because now that we are moving nicely into like a sequence, so I can reduce the foreplay. Otherwise, if I do a strong section in the middle, that would be almost 40 minutes. Then you don't have much left. Even on the Virabhadrasana series as well, like we didn't do a number of things, including like folding from here and holding from here. So we just stepped at knees and ankle to the knees, right? The next pose is that you put the hand on the ground.